Hi guys, a very good morning. Mamukasi. President Emerson Mnangagwa was addressing some delegates. I'm not so sure where he was addressing from, but he said something very important here, but scary at the same moment. Hans Panapana Blawayo 24 News. This is scary, and this was in response to the video which you see right here onto the screen. So I'm going to play this video so that you get context, and then we play or we go on to the analysis.
I've been Minister of National Security for a very long time. So most of the systems in Zimbabwe, I created them. So they always remember who their godfather is. So if you plan against me, I get to know.
So point number one, President Mnangagwa mentions that he was head of the intelligence missions or sectors for a very long time. And that is true. He has been there. Number two, he said, most of the systems that are there, I created them, which means that is a direct acknowledgement that he took part in the creation of these systems which we have in Zimbabwe. The question is, does these systems include the ferret, which is running abductions in the nation of Zimbabwe? What will he say about the same systems which committed atrocities during Gukurahundi in Matebele? So he mentioned that he is the godfather, or he mentioned that they know who the godfather is, which means he is somebody who is untouchable, somebody with key people within this state security apparatus. It means that there is a great possibility that he planted his own people there, and they are in existence. And thirdly, he mentioned something very important, the reason why we are making this video. He said, if you are planning anything, I happen to know whatever which is being planned, which means he says or he confirms that he is directly embedded within the state security sector, which means anything which happens is known. The major question is, why is President Emerson Mnangagwa making this statement? Who cares about that? Why is he telling people about that? Is this a warning that there is something which is being planned in? So, honestly speaking, when you see such statements being made, when you hear people of his level making such statements or telling Kuti, I am embedded in the system to an extent of knowing whatever you are planning. Just to know, Kuti, he does have one ear on the ground and he's suspecting that something is happening. So even if he doesn't have enough details to tell what is happening, there's a great possibility that he knows Kuti something is being planned. So, in Zimbabwe, we do not know. People are not happy within Zimbabwe. Within the ranks and files of Zimbabwe, politically, people are not happy. Economically, people are not happy. Socially, people are not happy. So we do not know what is next. We have seen a spate of abductions. The major question is, what is really happening within this government? Is everything okay? Is President Mnangagwa safe? Is he going to end his term? So there are plans from his faction to extend his tenure up to beyond 2030. Is that going to happen? Are they going to allow him to do so? He has decimated the opposition. President Nelson Chamisa and his team, they've remained quiet. They've done nothing so far. What will be the response? Why is the opposition so quiet? Those are worrying things which are worrying President Mnangagwa at this juncture. So it's hard to believe kuti you have an opposition inenge yakawina election, there is clear evidence yekuti vakawina election, they do nothing. As a leader, you have to be worried, and you have to line up the security sector and make sure that you constantly remind them that you are in charge, that you have the necessary information, or you have the much needed intelligence. Does he have the much needed intelligence? I doubt that he does have the much needed intelligence. Yes, he created most of the systems, but in intelligence systems, there is some information inogona kuwanikwa nevapfana who are anti you, who are against you, and they misrepresent that intelligence, and that works against you. So you might get intelligence, the good it looks very credible intelligence, but it will be false intelligence, especially when the military intelligence and police intelligence and the CIO, when they work together against you, you are in trouble. When you see all those three sectors working together against you, then you are in trouble, because whatever the military will pick, whatever the police will pick, whatever the CIO will pick, they will present dummies to you, and you will pretend to be knowing what is being planned, while least you are being left out. So allegiance, these people within the state security apparatus, they pay allegiance to each other more than they do to those at the top echelons. So motivation is key. When there is no motivation, then you cannot guarantee your safety for a very long time. Remember, these people who are involved in these jobs, they also have families. There are orders which you are giving them, which they execute hesitantly, and they won't be happy carrying out such orders. So you have to understand, Kuti, for the sake of their safety and lives, they will be complying with your orders, but they might plan your downfall, and in the long run, you will fail. So this is what is happening. Are the people happy with what is happening? I doubt. Does he have the necessary intelligence? We do not know. Why is it that he made this statement? It's something else. So let us play this for the last time before we end this program.
I've been Minister of National Security a very long time. So most of the systems in Zimbabwe, I created them. So they always remember who their godfather is. So if you plan against me, I get to know.